Hey, what's going on, guys? I'll be with you in a moment. What's going on, people? Anyone still in the chat? That 20-minute power nap felt like 2 minutes. That infamous alarm. Whenever my alarm goes off, I want to toss my phone out the window. Oh. Hi, Brainsky. What's going on, bro? What's everyone up to this evening? I'm just more tired than normal this evening. I really needed that power nap. It definitely helped. I think part of it's the weather too. The last 2 days, it's been really gloomy, and we've had like a lot of rainy weather. Yesterday was nothing but downpours all day long. Today it hasn't rained as much, but it's still dark and gloomy. So that definitely. Am I gay? Absolutely not. I'm as straight can be. It's my brother's birthday today. Can I get a shout out? Finn Gurmy, happy birthday. WWE. I used to watch it back when it was WWF, like back in the 90s. I was into like The Undertaker, Kane. I like the late 90s, early 2000s WWF. But happy birthday to your brother. How old is he? Honestly, no. Why? Sounds like you watch it on a regular basis. But the WWF was awesome. I went to see a couple events when I was young, but it was really, really good. I like the characters. The Undertaker was definitely my favorite. And then I think the original Undertaker became Kane. Yeah, I'm going to Super Slam 2026 and just looking for someone to talk to about it. That's fine. I mean, you can talk to me about it. I don't know all that much about like the newer characters, but I can appreciate it. I know like a lot of people will say like it's fake, it's not real. Yeah, a lot of it is fake, but the thing is, it's still a very physical endeavor that they take part in. What about Roman Reigns? No. Nope. You know what it is, man? There's just so much time in the day. So when I'm not working or hanging out with a friend or doing like chores around the house, I don't have much time for much else. So in my free time, I'm typically making YouTube videos or playing video games. But I don't play as much video games as I used to. I really got into Red Dead Redemption 2, but I don't play that anymore. I'm from the Northeast. I live in the New England area. What's going on, brother? I like sports games. I am looking forward to GTA 6, so I'll be getting that in November. But I like AAA open world games primarily, and sports games. I have occasionally played like Call of Duty, first person shooters. I did like Gears of War 5. That was a good game. I must get one of these Jesus Loves You in nearly every one of my streams. Was Brock Lesnar in WWF or is... I remember Brock Lesnar, yes. He may have been in the WWE by the time he came around. Because he's been around for a minute. Easton, I'm agnostic, meaning I don't dismiss that there is a God, and I don't necessarily 100% believe it. I'm kind of in the middle. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, like I think the WWE is cool. I just don't sit down to watch it. Hi, Ethan. What's going on? How's your day? M3 Raptor. How long have you been watching the WWE? It's going great. Just woke up from a quick little power nap. I set the timer for 20 minutes and it felt more like 2 minutes. It did not feel like a 20-minute nap. For about 3 years now, I love it so much. That's awesome, man. It's like an outlet for you, some place you can go to where you can kind of like turn off your mind to like reality in life. It's like a place where you can just put your mind and just be entertained. And I think we find that in different things. You find that in WWE. I find that in watching sports, primarily football. You know what I'm saying? We all need a place where we can put our minds to escape reality. We even do that when we play video games. That's why some people drink. That's why some people smoke weed. That's why some people do drugs. I just think like this life that we live, you can't be, sobered in reality all the time because it's just too much to take in constantly. So we definitely need an outlet. But like the WWE, that's a healthy outlet. Primarily the NFL, honestly. I don't really watch much college football, but I do like, what game do I have on my Xbox Series X? I have College Football 2025, I think. So while I don't watch college football, I like the game. I actually enjoy playing that more than Madden. Azari, is this spam or are you being serious? But yeah, man, I love watching the NFL. I love football. The thing that separates it from other sports is, primarily teams play once a week with few exceptions, where they might play like a Thursday night game, so they're playing like twice in a week, but primarily teams play once a week. So it's like more of an event than anything, whereas like other sports are playing almost every night. So like every game means so much. I even did the fantasy football for a few years. I was in 2 different leagues for 3 years each, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed like the draft day, like getting together with friends and having the draft like outdoors and like having good food during the draft. But honestly, like as time passed, I kind of didn't enjoy like the part of it where you have to manage your team all the time, and then you get like injuries, and then you have to find replacements. And it actually made like Sundays for me watching football less fun because I was like so, I was so like concerned with my fantasy football team that I wasn't actually enjoying watching football anymore. So about 3 years ago, I gave up fantasy football. Can you tell me why being in a different group with people with different hobbies than you is bad? It's not bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I think, we can, people can be friends and have different hobbies and have different ideologies. To me, I think that's more interesting. And I think, we need to be accepting of other people's beliefs, interests, hobbies. That's what makes us, our differences are what make us, our own individual sovereign people. If we all had the same interests and the same ideologies and the same hobbies, I think it would be a pretty boring place. Hi, Arif. Welcome. Where'd M3 Raptor? You still in chat? I thought you wanted to talk some WWE. Yeah, I think it's perfectly normal to have friends that have different hobbies than you. Can you play song The Painter by Milky? I made it not to have copyright. I don't do any music on here, unfortunately. What's your specific question? I'm just doing a live stream looking to have conversation. Topic of this live, well, if you missed the beginning of it, it started off with me taking a 20-minute power nap, and then I came on and I'm here to talk. Pick the topic. Most of my streams are agenda free. Sometimes I start with my streams with an intro where I'm talking about a specific topic, and then I basically let people take it where they want to, whatever people want to talk about, honestly. But most of my streams don't have a specific agenda. It's kind of like an agenda free stream. You have any hobbies? What's your interest? What do you do in your free time? In my free time, I am on YouTube. I like sports. Hey, you sound like me, man. When I get out of work, I typically watch some YouTube, and then I'll have dinner, and then I'll work on my own content. I also do like to watch sports. Football is my favorite sport to watch. Football would be number one. Basketball would be number two. Hockey would be number three. So I do enjoy sports. And I do spend a good amount of time on YouTube. I probably spend more time on YouTube than I do watching TV. But I think that's with a lot of people nowadays. You have a channel called Lemonade? Lemonade. Nice. How long have you been making content? I've been at it for about 3 years. YouTube is not for the weak. 11 years, but I have a lot of channels. So have you been like experimenting and like doing different niches on different channels to see what works and what doesn't? I thought about doing a second channel, but it just seems like a lot of work to keep up with it all. I kind of like to focus on one channel. But that's not uncommon. I've come across quite a few people on here that have more than one channel. It seems pretty normal. "11 years though, that's a long time. But I think more people give up on making content than actually stick with it. And I think the toughest thing about being on YouTube is being consistent. Anyone that comes into this live stream, please like the live stream. It helps with the algorithm. I'm sitting at 0 likes, so guys, please help me out. Hit that like button. Anyone ready for the NFL season? Training camp has got here, and I think the NFL regular season is about a month and a half away. I'm excited for it. We got to have some football fans in here, right? There's got to be some football fans. All right, we're up to 1 like now. Watch out. Can we go for 2 likes? I'm watching some videos on NFL Madden 27. So it looks like this year, when you're playing in a snow game, the snow actually sticks to the jerseys. That's a first. But then I ask myself, for all the decades that Madden has been out, why is this something that's just happening now? Snow accumulating on the jersey seems like a basic thing, and Madden is just incorporating it now into the game. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Are you into any video games? I'm just kind of on YouTube right now watching some vids, hoping some more people come into the live stream. Like, some of my live streams are pretty active, and I have a lot of people come in the comment section, but like every once in a while I'll hit a live stream like this where it's kind of dead and there's not much going on. So can I say what again? I was asking you if you play any video games at all. Okay, so you basically do YouTube and you watch sports. That's mostly what you do in your free time? Have you ever watched any urban explorers on YouTube where people go and they visit like old abandoned factories and abandoned houses? I love watching that kind of stuff. Oh, you play sports. I see. What is your best sport? Most of the sports I've played were more like when I was a kid. Me and my friends would get together and play football and some basketball. I didn't play many organized sports. I did here and there, but I never really got into it. I've primarily watched sports. But I would say my best sport was basketball. I used to have a pretty good jump shot, but that was a long time ago. Your favorite sport is ping pong. Cool. Greetings from Texas. How's life for you? Hey, Mabs, welcome. Life's going pretty well, honestly. I hope life is also going good for you. How's the weather over there in Texas? Pretty hot? I know Texas in the summertime can get oppressively hot. I've been to Texas a couple of times, and it's been a while since I've been to Texas. The last time I've been to Texas was like 2005, and I remember I went in March, and it was like 85 degrees in March, and it was very hot and humid. But I enjoyed my time there. I remember checking out a mall while I was in Texas. The mall was huge, and I remember on the first floor they had a big ice rink, and I can't recall what the name of the mall was, but I remember it was in Texas. The only parts of Texas I've been in is Houston, and then I went to Galveston Beach. But I know a lot of people that left California. They moved to Texas. I am 19. What is your age? I am 40 years old. I turned the big 40 last year. So this year I will be turning 41. So I'm not getting any younger. I remember being 19, and I remember exactly what was going on in my life at 19. I remember when I was 19, I had gotten my first full-time job, and it was actually for a trade, and I had no schooling, I had no experience in it. I basically just walked in this business and I asked for a job, and they gave me an interview right there on the spot, and then they invited me back for a second interview, and then after the second interview, the guy gave me the job. I don't even think you can do that nowadays because a lot of businesses keep their doors locked. But this was like literally me just walking into the business and asking for a job. Yet that was me at 19. And then when I was 20, I went back to school and worked part-time. Guys, I will probably be on here for another 30 minutes. It's going to be kind of a short stream tonight. There hasn't been too much activity on here, but if it picks up, I might stay on longer. But it's been a long day, so I might pack it in early tonight. I translated it in Google Translate. I hope it's translated right. The Army said I would be the commander of the... Oh, really? So, English is not your first language? But you're in the Army, that's cool. That's commendable, I respect that. What's your primary language? Hebrew is my first. Nice. Well, congrats on your promotion. Looks like you're ranking up, which is good. I am in Israel. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you can have nice, steady careers in the military. I was in the military for 1 week, literally. I had signed up for the National Guard, took the MEPS, did all that, and when you enlist in the National Guard, you have to do 1 weekend a month for so many months, and basically it kind of like prepares you for boot camp. And I literally went for 1 weekend, and I realized very quickly that was not the lifestyle for me. And because I hadn't signed the official contract yet, I was able to get out of it. It's just like one of those things where you think you want something, and then when you're working towards it, you realize it's you no longer want what you thought you wanted. And so fortunately, I was able to get out of it. But I respect anyone that is in the military. Like I said, you can have like a very stable, long-lasting career in the military. The Army didn't start yet. The Google Translate didn't say correctly. I will be there in 2 weeks. I am not. So you're going to be entering the Army in 2 weeks? So like, you mean you're going to be going through like the boot camp training? Like boot camp is where they basically break you down to nothing, and then they build you up in the image they want you to be in. I mean, it's really kind of like a game, but if you understand what's going on, I think it can be easier. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let me know how that goes. When you finish up with your training, be sure to come back in here and let me know how the boot camp was. I'm interested to hear some stories. But anyways, that 1 weekend, that I was in the National Guard, um, we had to have this buddy system, right? So if we had to go to the bathroom, we'd have to go with somebody. If we had to go to the showers, we had to go with somebody. Literally, like everything was the buddy system. So like if you woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you had to wake up your buddy to go to the bathroom with you. You couldn't do anything by yourself. But anyways, the funniest thing that happened that weekend was there was this guy that came out of the showers and he walked outside without a t-shirt on, and the girls were staying like on the other side of where our barracks was, and he walked out of the showers without a shirt on trying to impress the ladies, and the drill sergeants didn't find this funny at all, so they made this guy do push-ups in the mud on a rainy day. And then when he was done doing all the push-ups in the mud, they made him run around the building like 50 times. Yeah, they didn't mess around. But the worst thing about that weekend was like the MRE meals, like the food they supply you with in those little brown bags. The food was awful. I remember because the food was so bad, I barely ate that whole weekend. So from what I gather, you're going to be entering the Army in a couple of weeks. That's what I understand. But I understand, like, if English isn't your first language, it can be a very hard language to master. But bro, thank you for shoving to my channel. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate every sub that I get. But I'm interested to know how the military goes for you. Keep me updated, man. Hi, Mad Brad. What's going on? What are you up to on this Thursday evening? Tomorrow's Friday. Is everyone excited? Not much, man. Just live streaming here for a little while and kind of just chilling like a villain. Figure not much is going on, so I might as well live stream. Talk to a couple people. So what are you into, man? You have any hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? You into any sports, any video games? Where do you come up with your screen name, Mad Brad 14? Did it just randomly come to your mind one day, or it's just like a random screen name you came up with? In Israel, boys need to be 3 years in the army, but if you go to something like school... Okay, so like in Israel, like you have to serve in the military unless you're currently in school. Okay, I got you. I got you. So it's something that you have to do. Are you excited about it? Is this something that you want to do? I got you. That's awesome, man. Like I feel like that's like half the battle, especially something like the military. Um, I feel like to be everything you can be in the military, I mean, you almost have to be excited for it. Because like the military is one of those things where like if you don't want to be there, that can be a problem. But since you're excited about it, I think it'll go well for you. Lincoln Gaming, what's going on, man? I saw you retracted a message. You had a little typo. What have you been up to, Lincoln Gaming? What's new, man? I'm just looking forward to getting my workday over with tomorrow and getting on with my weekend. But then the weekends always fly by. And then it's Monday morning again. And then it's rinse and repeat, another work week. You do not want to know what's been going on in my life. Have you been having a tough go of it? I will tell you one thing. Also, after 2 months in the Army, I will have enough money, and then I will be able to buy an iPhone 7 Pro Max Orange Cosmic. Do you mean an iPhone 17? I think you mean the iPhone 17. Awesome. Yeah, that's the best iPhone you can get, the Pro Max. Bro, I'm still using an iPhone 14 Pro, which is a notch below the Pro Max. It has like the same capabilities as a Pro Max, but it has a smaller screen. But yeah, I'm still rocking with an iPhone 14. But it still works and gets the job done. But I do want to upgrade eventually to a newer iPhone. Typically, I go through phones like every 3 years. Lincoln Gaming, you said you were going to tell me one thing, but you never told me the one thing. Where'd you go, man? Did you get distracted? It's okay. Hey guys, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I just have to run to the bathroom. You can stay in the chat. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, guys. Alright, Lincoln Gaming, what did you want to tell me? Sounds like you have a lot going on in your life right now, huh? Lincoln Gaming, if you don't want to be like specific or tell me anything, that's fine, man. I understand some things are personal. Guys, can we get some more likes on this video? We're stuck at 2. I need some more. You told me 2 times, but Lincoln Gaming, you didn't tell me anything. All you said was you do not want to know what's going on in my life. I will tell you one thing. That's all you said. You didn't tell me the one thing. Lincoln Gaming, you did not. I can't see it, no. Literally, all you said to me was, I will tell you one thing, and that's it. Maybe you sent something, but I can't see it. Okay, now I can see something. Okay. So I had like the same message just come through 3 times. So my friend keeps kissing Plushie. So he did a YouTube short, but I put on a private and I punched him in the face. So my friend keeps, oh, really? What's Plushie? What's Plushie? A plushie sounds like a stuffed animal. What's a plushie?